So I came out to Turnberry Lighthouse tonight, so let's see what we can capture. The only issue is the sun was shining the whole way down here, so that'll make for interesting photos. Doesn't take long to get up to Turnberry Lighthouse, just about 10 or 15 minutes from the car park, and then you're at pretty much there. So I know one shot that I'm going for is just the leading line of the path that I'm on just now towards the lighthouse. So I'll be there in about 2 minutes or so, so I'll just see you when I'm there. So I'm just here with my AM1 Mark III Olympus camera and the 12 to 100 f4 lens. So I'll just show you the first shot I'm going to go for. Quite simple, leading line towards the lighthouse. As you can see there, the lighthouse is the main subject and the sky in the background. It's quite windy, so I've got my shutter speed up to 1/500. Sorry, 1500th of a second. I think I've came at the wrong time. Should have came when the tide is a bit higher up, but hopefully be able to capture something. I'm just going to go for a wee scouting mission just now, because I think if I look at my watch, I have about an hour and a half before sunset. So as you can see from my shadow, I came from away up there all the way down across the rock and boulders. I didn't want to vlog it because it was quite kind of sketchy, and I've came to this bit here. So what I like is I like the waves, as you can see here, making all the kind of foreground interest, as you might say. So I'm going to get my camera off its wee pouch and have a wee look and see what I can get composed up, and I'll see you in a wee second. Hopefully you can see and hear me. So I'm just going to try and get set up, wait for a wave to come in, just like that. Hopefully not get soaked at the same time. Oh, that'll be good. I might take my 2-second timer off. I'll not be able to capture the wave. And it comes in, and I like how the sun's hitting it as well. Quite a fast shutter speed of 1500th of a second. I should really put my polarizer on actually, I think I will. I'm just going to keep the polarizer on the whole time that I'm here, and just make it easier. Take the shine off the rocks. Let's see what we can get now. Put my focusing point above on the lighthouse. You can see down in the bottom there's a little bit of water just coming in every time every time a wave comes in. So my plan is to capture it when it's like that. I'll just get my camera out, get into a comfy position. So I'm going to use the boulder that's there as my foreground interest. Histogram right in the middle, and we'll just, that was good. We'll just wait for a wave to come. That's it, here we go. Oh, that was great. That's just what I wanted. So the idea with coastal photography is you have to take a lot of photos and then pick out what one you like the best. I noticed on the way down that there seems to be some sort of boulder thing up on the golf course, so hopefully no one's playing golf and I can get up and get a picture of that as foreground towards the lighthouse. Sorry I'm not looking at you, I'm trying to traverse over these rocks. These here are very interesting. I'd imagine it's some sort of limestone maybe? I don't really know. I like the way that they've been eroded away with the sea, it makes them dead soft looking. So as I touched on in my last video about having 3 different parts to your image, so this will be my foreground. I'm going to make lighthouse my middle-ish ground, and hopefully the clouds is my background. So I'm just going to focus on the rock this time. Might actually do an HDR image. You can see there's a big bank of cloud there, so I think the sun's going to go behind it, but hopefully not. I quite like this wee scene that I've came across just after being at the boulder. I like the bunker and then whatever hole this is on the coast leading towards the lighthouse. Now that the sun's going behind the clouds, I think I'll give this one a shot. I like how the rake is still lying down. I'm just going to do an HDR image but focus on the lighthouse this time. The clouds are really nice actually. I'll get a portrait shot as well and I'll show you them. So I think I'm going to head over there because I was over there last time and it was nice, like rocks and the waves crashing up, and that's the kind of thing that I want to get. So I think we'll just head over there now. with the camera attached to my bag, meaning I can just stop whenever I need to and capture the shots that I need or I want, because the light's changing that quick. I can just take them straight away. Go off, come up on another shot. I'm going to use this as my foreground lighthouse, as my midground, and the sky as the background. I like the way the right light rays are coming through as well. By the looks of it, I think the wind is actually pushing the big bank of clouds over and out of the way. Well, here's hoping. So I'm going to use the textures in the sand as a foreground interest towards the lighthouse. Again, I'm just sticking with HDR because I think it's doing a pretty good job. I'm going to focus a third of the way in, so that'll be on the sand that's just in front of me. And with the light coming in from the sun at the 45-degree angle, it's making nice ridges and I'm just going to wait about and see if the sun comes back out before I take this shot again. I think it might, just with the way the clouds are going. I don't think the sun is going to come out from behind the clouds, so I'll just have to take this shot. I'm unsure about this shot. Again, I'm going to show you it in the camera. I'm going to brighten up the camera so you can see. So the sand ripples towards the lighthouse, and then the S kind of curve of the sea coming back in. Again, focus on the lighthouse, make sure my histogram is right in the middle, and then again HDR image so I can capture all the details. So yeah, actually, let me know in the comments if you like that shot, or do you think the other one with this, just the sand in the foreground, was better. I'm just going to have a little wander about. I'm just going to have a little wander about and see if there's anything else that catches my eye. But the sun's just went behind the big bank of clouds, so I don't see it really coming about. There might be some interest in this area over here that I'm just about to go over to. I'll just show you, but we'll see what happens. Got a couple of good images as it is anyway. Hopefully you're enjoying my content. If there's anything that you particularly want me to go over in depth in the next video, then feel free to leave me a wee comment and I'll make a video for you. I found this little pool of water that I think might work, although there's a few ripples on it, but when I was looking through the camera, I'm just trying to see if there's anything else that's catching my eye. When I look through the camera, I quite like how it is reflecting some of the sky. So I'm going to give it a go. Again, you can tell me what you think. I'm trying to not get in, maybe it'd be better that way. I feel that this is just going to be a snapshot and it's not going to be anything fantastic. So as you can see, I was looking at that as maybe like just a bit of interest in, with the lighthouse obviously in the background. I'll put my camera on and you'll be able to see hopefully what I'm thinking. So this is what I was thinking, zoomed in slightly. What if the wind's picking up? Though there's not much interest in the sky. Again, 5.6, 90th of a second, focused on the lighthouse, and I'll show you that right now. The wind's fair picked up now. I think that's going to be me for tonight. I'm just going to get packed up, head back to the car. The sun's away behind a big cloud. So just get packed up and I'll head back to the car. Again, thank you for watching this week's video. I hope you liked it and you liked the photos that I managed to capture. Not quite as good as the last time I was here, but can't have the good conditions all the time. I just want to give a wee shout out to this camera clip, which I think is an absolute game-changing piece of kit. I've never had one before, always used to just set up with a tripod, but I think this and the Olympus is just the way to go. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.